We out of left field, it's time to get real with all the juicy hot topics that bring appeal. Like who's a Hall of Famer and who's the best team. Number one up on the power ranking, that's a prestige. Man, the outfield is mine, I'm calling left center. My name is Daniac, a name that you should all remember. Yoni, who you bringing on? Who's the guest spot? They better be bringing their A game. Come on, let's talk.
All right, guys. Episode number 9. Another episode. You know it's going well when you get 3,000 texts when one episode doesn't go out on time. So I just want to apologize from the beginning. That was my fault. I was out of town with no possible ability to put this podcast out. But this week we have a special. We're going to hopefully have 2 podcasts for you, so we're caught up on time. Maybe Friday or Sunday. We'll see which one works best for people. But don't worry, we're going to catch up. Shiv, Fogel, how you guys doing?
Good. Missed you guys.
Another week of softball. We missed some softball last week, but
eventful week.
Definitely an eventful week. So I'm going to start with the mystery guest. You guys know the drill, so you got to do what you got to do, and then you can figure out how to make deals afterwards.
All right, Shiv.
Yeah.
3, 2, 1, shoot. Looks like I won, but you want it, Shiv?
No, go ahead. Yeah, you know what? I do want it.
Shiv, go for it. It's an easy one, I hear, so go for it.
I am pretty sure that you will get this one. If you don't get this one, Shiv, not only are you showing your hairline, but you're giving your age and you're banned from guessing anymore.
You know what the problem is I always have an idea in my head of who it is before, and then I can't stop thinking about that one person, and I don't really listen to what you're saying. So today I'm going to focus. Although I do know, I do have an idea of who I think it is, so we'll see if I'm right.
Okay, you'll tell us if you're right afterwards. But what I do ask is, even if you get it after the first word or first line, I ask that you wait until the end of the hints to give your guess. All right?
I got you.
Here we go. His batting average is quite counterintuitive. And no, he wasn't in Star Wars, Indiana Jones, or The Fugitive. 4th year in the league, he's still looking for his first ring. Has many feats in Exec, including introducing the tomahawk swing. You're welcome, Shiv. You're finally going to get a mystery guess correct. But the way this person has hit throughout his career definitely earns some respect. Although his defense can be less than sublime, can you name me the mystery guest for episode number 9?
Yeah, that's easy. Harrison Koplovich III.
Final answer?
Final answer.
Mystery guest, reveal yourself.
Hey, boys.
I like it.
What's going on, guys?
I wasn't expecting Harry. I like it.
Me neither. That wasn't my...
That wasn't your guess?
No.
Oh, really?
I won't tell you, though, who it was.
I'm sorry to disappoint. Just before we start...
I'm not disappointed.
Great.
Welcome, Harry, to the show. Harry, I'm told you're a fan of the show. You like to watch it. We wanted to get you on for sure sometime, and I'm happy you were able to make it this week, so welcome.
Thanks a lot, guys. Super excited to be on it. This is for sure one of the highlights of my season. So
there we go.
Super excited to be on such a good season going on. I love that this is
with this trio. So
Harry, I have one question specifically for you. There's something I feel bad about for you. I feel really bad.
Yeah.
It must be really difficult finding 6 subs every game.
It's impossible. It's impossible, but we've managed to do it. Crane and
if
I,
you were the manager of the year award, you might be nominated.
I know we've played with our full 12 only once all season, which is absolutely incredible. But we've done it. And if you had to ask me who's the MVP of our team so far, I'd say it's Shiv's tier sheet, because I've looked at that more times than probably anybody else this season. So
Shiv has ways of manipulating around with that tier sheet.
Yeah,
I've been in Harry's boat, but I know what it's like to need 3 to 6 subs every game, and it sucks. So
it's got to be difficult. So I commend you for that, because I know you're probably never off the phone. So,
but you know what? I will tell you, it's been a lot of fun. Crane and I have had a lot of fun doing it, and I know we both hope we can come back and do it again next year.
You're finding good subs. You're always finding good subs. Like I entered your stats yesterday. You're always finding good subs.
Yeah, and we're getting to guys early and doing what we have to do and getting on top of things, staying on top of things rather. So it's been
Jalen.
Okay, just want to go with a little injury report, guys, before we move on to the good stuff. We have some people added to that list, present company included. Shiv, your day-to-day
Day to day.
hamstring
hamstring.
injury. I too am day-to-day hamstring injury. We'll see. I'll definitely miss the next game, and we'll see how far it goes after that. Not fun with these hammies, that's for sure. Frank Siegel went down again yesterday, hurt. He's probably day-to-day, possibly week-to-week. Who knows about that? Jason Portnoy game time decision with a nice little I don't know if it was a bruised quad yesterday, diving into third.
It was hammy.
Any other injuries you guys think of?
Greg Lozoff.
Greg Lozoff concussion. Week to
No,
week.
back from the concussion, but diving for a ball. Looks like he bruised or maybe broke a rib.
No, stop it.
Yeah,
He
last
just
night.
can't stay off that list.
he plays
Yes.
100% every game.
I
Greg.
love
That's
it.
Greg.
It's great. It's great. But at the end of the day, we are 40 plus, and I guess we
Not
have to
Harry.
listen to our parents at some point.
Speak for yourself. I'm in my 20s.
Yeah.
Shiv will never know until you
We'll
get
never know.
until you make a next mistake on the mystery guys. Before we move on to the next segment, I'd like to welcome a caller in. So we're gonna have a caller in for our next segment, and I'm not gonna ask Fogel or Shiv. I'm gonna ask Harrison. Do you have any guess who it could be?
I think you know.
How many guesses? I hope we get some Mario and Feast representation. So someone
You're already here.
No, but some more. Maybe Crane.
Maybe Crane. Okay, we're gonna
Right.
let in the guest, and we'll see. We'll see what happens.
Oh,
That's a
Look
giveaway.
at that.
Yeah,
Oh, you have to unmute yourself, Lauren.
unmute yourself, Lord.
He's definitely 40 plus. Doesn't know how to do technology.
You can tell who's 40 plus right now, right?
And I mean, Jared works in IT and he couldn't figure it out. So I guess.
Lauren, welcome. Can you hear us?
I can hear you perfectly. I hope you don't mind. I'm coming in with my own theme music.
Beautiful.
Okay. Put it next to the speaker of your.
You don't hear it. No.
I hope I didn't.
Why don't you sing it for us? Because we didn't really get the audio on that.
Anyways, okay, whatever. We'll move on.
How you doing, Lauren? Welcome.
It's great to be here. Big fan of the pod.
Very happy. I mean, everyone tells me I got to get you, and I'm really happy you had time for us today to come.
Okay, great.
So tell me, what are your thoughts on the league this year so far?
Hey, listen, Harry and I are having a great time. I mean, we're pulling off more subs than Quiznos. I mean, it's been a challenge, but we're on a bit of a run now, so we're really enjoying things.
When you watch this podcast back, you're going to notice we spoke about all those subs just before you got on. So that was, yeah, definitely you guys did magic over there. You guys also are pulling off a lot of upsets lately. So you guys are really on a roll. I have not seen standings change game to game the way they are this year ever before.
It's to me, it's anyone's game except the bus, but that's another story. Just
It's fired.
I'm happy that you finally brought some Marios on to give us some credibility because we've had to watch Fogel malign us the whole year. So
I mean, Lauren, I've played more games for Mario and Feast than half your team, so I feel like I've been representing you pretty well.
much appreciated, and we'll take you.
How many of those were on T3? How many of those were on T3?
Two of them, and I'm 4-0 with Mario and Feast for the record.
Yes.
Wow.
Yes.
Guys, so today I'm going to ask for your guys' help in a few things. I'm going to want to talk a bit about All-Star. We had the votes come in from the teams.
Someone's at the front.
We have the top, not the top, but the first 16 nominees for the All-Star game, 2 per team. So there's 8 teams. I'd like to go over those just to let the viewers know who was nominated. So the first, there's going to be 28 players, 28 to 30, possibly 30, possibly 15 aside. This is just the first 16. So there's still room for 14 more. And we'll get into that a little bit later on. JB, Shiv, if you were to guess who the 2 All-Stars were, who would you guess?
I would guess Tony Ricci for sure. And wow, there's a lot of good choices there. Both Burakovsky is deserving, Max Morgan deserving, but I'm going to go Slep and Ricci.
All right. So you know what? It was very close. Like they didn't know what to do, so they gave it to Slep and Jay Burke, knowing that Ricci has a very good chance in the next round of getting in. That like they feel he's a shoo-in. He should have been a shoo-in for their team, but they wanted to make sure that these guys got on, and so they're very confident that Ricci will get into the All-Star game. Truckers, Harrison, who do you think made it from the Truckers so far?
Kligger would be one. I think Kligger's having a phenomenal season. He's playing really, really well. I actually would probably put him at the top of my list in terms of values. And I would probably say number two. I'd have to give it to Caddy. I just think he's always on his game all the time. And so those would probably be my two predictions.
You guys
No
all
love
agree?
for Cam. No, Cam for sure. Cam, arguably the best player in the whole league.
Okay,
Gotta
well,
be Cam.
I just
Gotta be
want to
Cam.
say that Harrison has won both showcases.
Oh wow.
The picks, I guess they also knew that Cam would be a shoe-in, and they wanted to make sure that Kligger and Caddy went there. People are strategizing how to get their guys into the All-Star game, and it's nice. I like it. I like it because Cam too, shoe-in.
Yeah.
We're moving on to you, Mr. Lorne. Team
Yeah.
Ezerzer. Who do you think they sent to the All-Star game?
Well, Hassan's got to be one. Let's see who else could be there. You know, Darren Rosenthal is having a great year. I would give it to Darren. I really like that kid. I would give it to Darren. Darren and Hassan.
I go Mally Jr. and Hassan, but anyway, I digress.
We're gonna say Shiv got both showcases on this one.
Okay.
Mally Jr. and Hassan. Hassan definitely has to be there. I guess that
Yeah.
everybody knows. Mally having a great season defensively, offensively. You know, you can make arguments for John Gall being there as his pitching has really stepped up in the latter parts of the season, and he's really playing well. Oh, we have a little guest over there.
We don't want speed in the All-Star game, so Gal can't play. We don't want.
Well, I just want to let you know. We'll move on, and I'll say this later. We're gonna go to Fogel for the Bears.
Bears. Ooh, that's a lot. I mean, Shiv for sure. I don't know if he did strategically. Like to me, ignoring strategy, I think really the two guys having the two best years are on that team are Shiv and Shane. But there's a lot of good choices there. But to me, those are the one and two. I know Lior's batting 650. He's missed a lot of games. But I'm gonna go. It's probably gonna be Shiv and Lior, but I'll go Shiv and Shane for my guess.
I wouldn't put it past Shiv to include Greg Cates in there. Cates has just been an absolute monster all season long.
All right, well, I'm gonna tell you this, guys. I'm gonna tell you this. I spoke to Shiv when these votes were being made, and man, it was close. There were a lot of people on that team. There's a good 6 people that could have been in this list. That's for sure. So it's very tough to make those decisions, and it comes down to a vote, and it is what it is, right? The people speak. So the answer is Shiv and Lior.
And I agree with you, Harry. Greg Cates. If Greg Cates isn't in the All-Star game, I'm forfeiting my spot for him because he deserves it more than anybody.
For sure. He's been unreal.
Well, Shiv, I think you can go ahead and give him your spot because you made the All-Star team from our team, from Mario.
So, yeah, that's true. Good point.
Congratulations.
I got 2 nominations.
I was going to give you the call a little bit later, but I figured it was a good.
Congrats.
In real time feels good.
Yeah.
Now you're really strategizing, Shiv.
Yeah.
I love it. I'm gonna go to Shiv. I'm gonna go to you for PSB.
Okay. That's a good one too. Obviously, a lot of options. PSB feels like the team that might have been strategic in this, but maybe not. Fogel's a man of integrity. One of the guys for me, and I don't know if you picked him, but he should be there, is Portnoy. I would have put him on there. And obviously Jared is deserving and Yoni is very deserving. Yoni had a great year defensively and hitting. Bram Goldstein, I don't know. I'm going to go Portnoy and Bram. No offense, Yoni. I think they strategically are leaving you off knowing you might get in as a 3.
Bogo, let him know how it went down.
I actually don't even know, but I know, to me, it was Portnoy and Yoni. And Portnoy, I don't think wants to attend, so I think it's Yoni and Jared.
I think
that was
Portnoy
my
wants to come
understanding.
as a spectator. He doesn't want to he's like All-Star games are for lighting people up, and he's not in the mood to just toss cookies, like.
I understand that.
So
I think Bram Goldstein a bit of a snub. I hope he gets in as a 2 because he's had a great year.
Those are the 4 for sure. Those are the 4 main.
Yeah.
Lauren, Flint.
Pass. Let's see. What do we got here? Well, obviously Rosenblatt. I mean, he's phenomenal.
It's phenomenal.
Having
Game
a
very
season, man.
And
Game is
Automatic.
very,
yeah,
very easy.
Yeah, and Darren, obviously, those are the 2. It's the only 2 that make sense there.
I would agree with that.
Okay.
Did I finally do something right? Did I call it right?
Rose and Darren it is.
Yeah. Okay. There you
Rose
go.
and Darren it is. There were a couple other ones that could have snuck in there, but yeah, Rose and Darren. So congratulations to the first 16. We got to get to the MNF, the Mario and Feast. So I'm gonna let Fogel go with this one.
Yeah.
Mario and Feast. I mean, Ryan Frankel for sure. Harry's having a good year. I'm looking else at the lineup. I'm going to go Ryan Frankel and Harry. That's what I'm going to go with.
Lauren, why don't you explain us how it went down?
Can I have a guess?
Yeah, go for it.
Go ahead.
I'm going to go with Harry and the spare sheet.
That is a great guess. That is a wonderful guess. You know what? Jokes aside, I think there was a couple of well-deserving people. Harry, obviously, being one of them. I think Lino has been a tremendous addition. Obviously, the sponsor, but he's done a tremendous job motivating his team and keeping everybody up while we've gone through some challenges, trying to get people to come to games. But Harry and I discussed it, and his name definitely came up. Harry is having a monster year at the plate once again. Right up there in RBI. He's always coming up with clutch hits. We're not going to talk about his defense, but his offense speaks for itself.
When you watch this back, I'm joking.
Yeah. And we decided to give it to Jacob Frankel. I think we like what this kid brings to the table, game in, game out. Came in a little bit, awestruck, I think, at the beginning. But he has really fit in with our team. He really fits in with the league. He comes out with his dad. It's great to see. I think it's really a testament to the league to allow fathers to play with their sons. I think it really does warms my heart. Unfortunately, I have 2 daughters, so I can't necessarily share in that. But I see what it's like for them, and I think it's wonderful. And he does a tremendous job, and he's really fit in with the team in the league. And he's deserving to attend the All-Star game as a representative for Team Mario.
Wow. Has he ever turned it around at the beginning of the year, batting at the bottom? I think in this podcast we said we said that he should be moved up. All of a sudden, boom, moved up, right, Shiv? Moved up, and now the guy's an all-star. That's all I'm saying. The podcast turned him into an all-star.
All part of the process.
Shiv, is the Jake Frankel pick strategy?
No, I think he deserves it. He's
no, I'm not saying he doesn't deserve it. He deserves it, but it's a strategy for a way to get him in, knowing that Ryan is a very good choice to be put in.
Well, so I kind of missed the first one. So is it Harry and Jake?
Yeah,
Harry and
correct.
Jake.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know. There seems like a lot of ones maybe didn't get in, so it might not be as clear cut as we think.
We do have 2 wild cards. There are 2 wild card spots.
Yeah, so yeah. Like Rabinovich, I think, Camille, and now Ryan Frankel. And we didn't do the bus yet either.
Boba.
And Boba.
It's true. The bus. Who wants to be the one? Harry, you want to go for it?
Yeah, I'll do it. They've struggled, but it's tough. I think Mike Selleck's going to be one. I think Mike is as steady as they come at short. He's super reliable. So I'm gonna go Mike Selleck with one of them. It's really tough to pick another. I'm gonna say Selleck and Carletti.
You don't like the guy with 20 bombs?
But you know what?
It's gotta be Buckman.
I would say that, and obviously,
He's only batting 800 with more extra base hits than.
You have to do better if you want to make the exec all-star
I,
game.
I would say that. I would say that, but I think it's a little strategy again on their part.
All this strategizing is going to hurt the ones.
It's gonna backfire. Yeah, I think Buckman is.
Obviously, he's the most deserving, but I like Selleck and Carletti.
Anyone else have a
Buckman, Sully for me.
Shiv?
It was frozen.
I don't know if he's frozen or if he's just pretending to be that.
Frozen.
Perfect
I
face.
kind of like Seth. I think he's been a tremendous addition to the league in terms of on the pitching side, and he's a great pitcher, great kid. Wouldn't mind seeing him there.
Seth's
You need an extra
definitely been
picture?
good. Is anyone else freaked out by the Shiv still over here?
Yeah,
I texted him just in case he doesn't know.
mid frame.
Okay. I'm gonna move on to the next thing, but I want to announce who the two Côte St. Luc bagel people are. The first person is Buckman. The second person, Peter Berryhill.
Oh,
Wonderful.
I
Seth.
love how everyone just goes, like, yes,
That's a good
that
person.
makes sense. The
Yeah,
guy has
that's-
been hitting masterfully.
Hitting machine.
He's getting
Great
on
guy.
base. He's finding ways. I don't know how he's doing it, but he's finding a way to get on base.
he's been another favorite of Mario and Feast in terms of subbing. We've used him 3 or 4 times already, and he's been great for us each time. So very well deserving, very well deserving.
Yeah. I wonder where Shiv disappeared to.
He'll come back. I texted him. I'm sure he'll be back.
So in the meantime, before Shiv gets back, we're going to talk. We'll talk about it a little bit. Lauren, I want to hear your thoughts on the power rankings. What are your thoughts? Like right now, everything is fluctuating. I've never seen anything move like this. What are your feelings? Because right now, first of all, I'm wearing a trucker shirt, so you all
Yeah.
can see. I'm wearing a trucker shirt because I'm jumping on the truckers bandwagon now. Because right now, as it stands, we end up playing the truckers. I don't want to face the truckers round 1. I'll be the first person to admit it. I don't want to face the truckers round 1. So I'm on the truckers bandwagon. I am going for them to win games so they can move up in the standings.
Yeah, I mean these things change almost on a daily basis. I mean, right now, Zerzer's really hot. I have to go with them as my number 1 seed. Gal on the mound, very, very tough, especially when it comes to playoffs.
Missing next week. Missing next week. Gal's missing next week.
Gal's missing next week. Okay, so that might inhibit them getting.
I don't
number
know.
1 spot,
Yesterday,
but,
Ryan Burkowski played for them and hit 3 bombs and 8 RBIs. Just saying.
Right. Yeah, I would say they're my number 1. PSV probably my number 2. Then it's, I don't know. I'd have to analyze this a little further.
Shiv, do we have you back?
Yeah, I'm back. So it turns out when you sit outside, there's a risk of overheating your phone and it telling you emergency use only. So I can't even turn the camera on here at the moment. It's not allowing me, but I'm dialed in.
You would have been very impressed. You'll be very impressed when you watch it, when you see my stalling skills.
Yeah, and Bears would be my number 3 pick.
Bears would be 3. So
Number
that's 1, 2,
3.
3. And who's your bottom 3 now that Mario Feast moving up to 5, 4 even?
Right. Well,
Possibly
bottom 3 is
even higher.
you got your bus, you got your Flint, and you got the truckers.
That's how you see it ending?
That's how I see it ending.
So basically, you got to stay out of position 3 is what we're saying. I don't want to face them. Who do you not want to face in the playoffs, first round?
I listen to as Shiv said on numerous other podcasts. To be the best, you have to beat the best. So I really don't care who we play. I mean, it's all good to me.
There's nobody that you just like you don't show up for.
You know, I think we've played everybody well. Even the games that we've lost, we haven't lost by more than a couple, 3 runs a game. So I'll put us up against anybody.
Love it. Shiv, just to fill you in, the Côte St. Luc Bagel All-Stars were Buckman and Berryhill.
Makes sense.
Yeah, good pick.
Yeah.
Also leaving room for other people.
Yes.
So what I wanted to do right now, if you guys can take out your draft lists, your lists from the draft, we're going to go through every round, and we're going to nominate 3 players who are going to, well, where one of them will be selected into the All-Star game. We're going to nominate 3 players from every round, and one of those will be chosen automatically to go into the game for the next 12 players. Okay? So I'm going to go around and asking you guys. You can nominate one. Like I'm going to ask Mitch. He's going to nominate one. I'm going to ask Lauren. He's going to nominate another, and then Harry will nominate the third, and we'll rotate around like that until we do all the rounds. We're good.
Yeah,
We're good.
We'll Fogel, since you're on my top left now, Shiv is on my bottom right. We're going to start with you, Fogel. Round 1. Nominate first nominee.
Ones that haven't been chosen, I'm going with Cam.
Cam. Harry, second nominee.
Ryan Frankel.
Ryan Frankel. And Lauren, third nominee.
I'll go with Bobot.
Bobot. Okay. Second round, Shiv, first nominee.
Greg Lozoff.
That's down. We're gonna go with Fogel.
Bram Goldstein.
Bram. And Lauren.
Mark Singer.
Singer. Good one. Third round. Harry.
I'm gonna go with you, Yoni.
I
He's
think
in
I
already.
was selected.
Already.
Oh. Um,
I'm gonna jump in there, Harry. I got one.
no, I'm gonna go with I think did you say Lior?
He's also
He's
in.
in. He's in already.
He's in already. You jump in here, Shiv. I'm still looking this.
John Gal. John Gal.
John Gal. Good pick. Fogel.
Jay Burke's already in, right?
Jay Burke is in, yes.
Yeah.
So going talk.
You going to talk?
Talk's good. Yeah. Yeah.
So is that 3?
That's 2.
That's 2. Who's the third? Lauren.
I got to go with my boss, Maitland. Having a good year at the on the offense.
I like that.
RBIs leading triples. I found out 40 minutes ago.
Triples, RBIs.
Fourth round. We'll start with Shiv.
Jordan Benzer.
Shiv, I see a cycle going on. I see something like consistency.
When there's a team with this many good players, this is what happens.
That's true. Harrison, round 4.
I'm actually going to say Aviad. Every time we've played him, he has absolutely crushed the ball. So he hits the ball hard, and I'm going to go with him.
Okay, Lauren.
I'll take Carletti.
Carletti. Everyone snubbing Ryan Burke after his monstrous.
Yeah,
I was going Ryan Burke 1. I was going Ryan Burke 1.
Yeah,
I like Jordy's chances. No offense to those other 2 guys.
Round 5, Fogel.
Round 5.
I'm not giving Shiv a chance.
Yeah, well, I may take Shiv's guy. I think I'm taking Shiv's guy here because I said he was one of my 2 nominees. So I'm going with
Shiv to go elsewhere with his guesses. So I'm good. I'm gonna. That's why.
Oh, now that he's taken Shane, I can go elsewhere with this.
Yeah, I'm going Shane.
Okay. So Shiv, what are you going with?
Tony Ricci.
Yeah.
5th round's a good round.
Yeah, definitely. Harrison.
Logan White. Logan White.
Good call also. All good calls. All very deserving, all playing really well right now. Lauren, you're going to start us off for round 6.
Round 6. I know he hasn't played a lot of games, but when he does show up, he's one hell of a player. Jordan Moman.
Yeah, I agree.
Jordan Moman. Fogel.
I'm going Slep's already in, right? So I'm going Logan Frankel.
Logan and Shiv.
Give it to Harry. I can only vote for Logan in this round. He's too good for a 6.
Harry.
You know what? He's quietly having a decent season actually for you guys. I'm going to go with Kiki.
Kiki's playing really well.
Yeah.
Defensively,
A 7.
Yeah.
I had him as a 7, but yeah, he's a 6, 7, same thing. Yeah, Kiki's good.
Shiv, 7. Start us off.
I'm gonna go with. I think he's a 7. Lauren Crane.
Lauren
Range
Crane
of 7, yeah.
playing well. He's playing well.
Yeah. Hits the ball like nothing I've ever seen.
He knows how to place the ball where he wants, and if only he had if only he didn't have Yaron legs, he'd be a lot better, right?
Tied for fourth in triples, just saying.
So is Jason Portnoy's
Those-
tied in
those-
second or something like
Yeah.
that.
Should all be
True.
home runs, Lauren, for the record. But
Lauren Crane was a 2. A 2 for me his first year. He made the finals. So,
First place in doubles, third place in extra base hits.
Okay.
Okay, so 7. We had Crane. Who's next? Crane, I'm gonna let you go.
In the 7th round, I'm going to show some love to Flint. I'm going to go with Dubo.
yeah, Duval. I was going Duval.
Duval playing well defensively. Okay, and Harrison, do you have someone in the 7?
I'm looking. I'm gonna go with actually Shiv's boy. I'm gonna say Josh Adams. I hope he's recovered from that collision with Steve that happened a couple games back. That was a monstrous collision when we were playing them. But Adams is he's always consistent, great at second and hits for average. So I'll go Josh Adams.
All right, Shiv, start us off with 8.
okay, the no-brainer of all no-brainers, Greg Case.
Yeah.
We shouldn't even have 2
Why
other
did I
guys.
give that to you?
It's
Why
not
did I give that
fair.
to you?
It's
I'm
not
so
even
stupid.
fair.
I'm so
Not even
stupid.
fair for the other 2 guys.
Why did I
in this
even give that to you? I
round.
didn't even look. That's my fault. That's bad.
We should
that's
just
bad
leave it
by
at.
me.
We should leave it at 1, Yoni. You shouldn't even bother naming 2 other people.
Let's do it just because they deserve to be there on the board.
Perfect.
Okay, Fogel.
And as you've seen, I haven't been a homer, but Plotkin's having a great season. He's hitting well. He's playing defense everywhere, so I'm going Plotkin.
Okay, and Lauren.
I have to go with my man, Lino.
Yeah.
Like I said,
Yeah, all
he's,
deserving. Listen, all those guys are deserving. I don't want to take anything away from anyone. Seth as a pitcher also playing well. So yeah. Number 9, I'm not going to start with Fogel. I'm going to start with Lauren for number 9.
Let's see who we got here.
You had one of them as your main guy.
I'm going to go with, obviously, but he's already selected, correct?
He's selected, so we can't go with him.
I'm going to go with Elliot Rohr.
Aaron was-
I think he does a great job at third base. Great hitter. I like the guy. He'd be my pick.
Okay. Roar, Harrison.
Yeah, I don't think Darren Rosenthal was selected. Was
No,
Darren Rosenthal?
No, he was not. He was
No?
yes,
Yeah, so-
not selected.
Yeah, okay. I'm gonna go with Darren. Darren's quietly having a really good season, so I'll go with Darren.
Okay, and Fogel, give us the last one.
Patty.
Oh,
Patty.
it's not-
We all know it's Patty Mack.
Patty Mack, baby.
That's a snub of Ethan, by the way. But anyway, let's move on.
It's crazy because it was a good round. The 9th round was pretty good.
Yeah.
Ethan,
One
that's
of
a
your
big.
players.
That's a big
Shiv-
snub.
Shiv 1 to 8, you already voted there, so you get a snub.
I'm okay with it, but it's still a snub. Ethan, I think the best 9.
Listen, Ethan is
Patty Max certainly in the conversation, but
You
Ethan
don't
has
want
been
to take
phenomenal.
anything away from him. I don't want to take anything away from him. But you know what? I think Patty Mack should definitely be up there, playing really
Absolutely.
well.
Ethan's the definition.
Or, I mean, his team loves him. He plays really hard, plays the right way. But you're right. Ethan definitely deserves to be up there.
Ethan
So,
is a workhorse.
yeah, he is.
Good round.
He
Always
is.
playing.
Okay,
Yeah, good round.
we're gonna go with tens. Portnoy off the board.
Oh boy.
Shiv.
I mean,
Not a great round.
honestly, like, and I know it's making me sound like I just vote for guys on my team, but I do think Aiden Benzer is my guy here. Plays everywhere in the field, speed. Been very unlucky at the plate. Maybe the bat. He's having what Lior had last year, where the ball's just not falling for him. He's hitting the ball hard. I'm voting Aiden.
Lauren, what do you think?
Hey, how can I not take my man Bram Schwartz? I mean,
Oh my God.
the
Has
three
he
games
played
that
yet
he's
this
played,
year?
the 3 games that he
X.
played for us,
Yeah.
he's been absolutely stupendous. So I got to show him some love. Bram Schwartz.
I think you need a minimum like 6 total plate appearances in order to be voted in.
We're it's all about load management. He's coming on strong. He's very well rested. He's my pick for playoff MVP.
All right, and playoff MVP. That's all right. Okay, listen, it's a dark horse pick. Fogel, what do you have for your last guy in the 10?
As I saw
It's gotta
yesterday,
be Portnoy. We got to throw him in there anyway. We got to throw him in there.
oh, I thought he was.
He's already in.
I know he's in, but he took himself out.
I mean,
Oh,
He's going to be there, but he took himself out because he doesn't want to be sitting there giving cookies in an All-Star game to get run, like to.
obviously Portnoy, but if he's not the vote, I'd go Manahem. He's playing center field as a 10. He's playing a good center field. He's seeing the ball much better. So to me, that was the other than Portnoy, to me that was number 2 in that round.
Harry, start us off with the 11s.
For me, it's got to be Aaron. I just think he's hitting the ball super well, like he does every year. He's obviously, in my opinion, the best hitter out of all the 11s. Limited to catcher and a little bit of first, but I would give it to Aaron. Aaron hits the ball well.
Lauren, what about you?
Yeah, I would go towards Aaron, but I'll have to show some love to Fuchs. I think Fuchs is having a pretty good year.
Baby. Damn right he is.
Yeah.
Okay, now that Fuchs is off the board, Shiv, what's your pick?
I'm gonna go with my guy, the Will Clark of first baseman, Ryan Bloomer.
Ryan Bloomer, boom boom. Awesome. 12s, guys. Start us off. This is actually a pretty good round. There's a lot of deserving. Barry Hill off the board. Fogel.
Matthew Heist. Matthew Heist. Always consistent, catches the ball well, great teammate, hits the ball well. Matthew Heist.
Lauren, give me a second 12.
I guess I'll have to go with Glenn.
Durstenfeld?
Yep.
Okay, and Shiv, I'm going to allow you to pick who you think is the
Appreciate
best
you,
12.
baby. Bruce.
Nominee from.
I don't care what anyone says. Bruce is deserving of this.
Bruce having himself a hell of a season. You know what? He surprised everybody. Nobody expected the numbers that he was putting up, and you know what? Good for him. Keep it up, and he's doing a great job out there. I want to take this time, guys. We're just running out of time. We have about a minute and a half left. First of all, Lauren, thank you so much for coming on as a call guest. I really it's a lot of fun. I didn't realize how much fun you really were. You came on here, you started
we need more
right away with the pokes and the jokes. So
I had a whole series of bits planned. I can't get in. I'll have to come back.
Do you want to? Do you have? If you want, I could give you 1 minute.
No, I don't have enough time to set it up.
Okay, so we'll get you back then. Okay, we'll get
That's
you
great.
back.
Sure, it's been fun. Thanks.
Don't worry, we're gonna get you back. I just wanted to get this out of the way so people know the first 16 All-Stars. We're gonna have a podcast this Friday. Hopefully on Friday we're gonna go through who's gonna be competing in the skills competitions, and maybe we can get Lauren to come and give us his kits and caboodle, whatever it is. Guys, thank you so much. Harry, thank you for joining us. Thank you for being the mystery guest.
Thanks, guys.
Loved having you. Shiv, thank you for coming back onto the podcast after you froze for about half an hour. 2 minutes actually. And yeah, just everybody like and share them. It's very easy to just press that like button right at the bottom of the screen. Just press like, share with your friends, because the more shares, the more likes it gets, the better the podcast. So thank you, everybody, and have a great baseball week.
Thanks, guys.
Take care,
Thank
guys.
you.
All the best.
Take care.